Yo, yo, what's good? It's your boy Sama, aka Junior Brinks, aka The Chuckster. Coming back at you live with another episode of Sippin' with Chuck. What's going on? Hold on one sec. You already know how it go. Damn, that's good. Today we sipping on some cran apple and crown vanilla. It's actually a pretty decent combination, if I must do say so myself. What's going on, folks? Welcome to episode 15 of Sippin' with Chuck. Today we gonna get into, a couple topics for y'all. We always gotta nerd out, but can we just start with normally I start with hi, what I was doing or whatnot, but no, we're gonna start with they got my QB messed up, dog. They got my QB messed up. You look. You see this pillow? Okay. They got my QB messed up. To rank him number 9 and have Jaden Daniels at 5 is insane to me. To have Jaden Daniels at 5 in general is insane to me. Okay. So, if you must know, if you don't know what I'm talking about or you just don't pay attention to it, ESPN dropped their top 10 QBs of 2025 or for 2025. And it's interesting, right? Like it's real interesting. Okay. You get the usual suspects in there. But they kind of got my QB messed up. And secondly, I don't really care for this list too much. So let me break it down to the list for y'all real quick. We got at number 1, of course, Patrick Mahomes. I'm not mad at that. Number 2, Josh Allen. Number 3, Joe Burrow. Number 4, Lamar Jackson. Number 5, Jaden Daniels. Number 6, Matthew Stafford. Number 7, Justin Herbert. Number 8, Jared Goff. Number 9, Jalen Hurts. Number 10, Baker Mayfield. And then honorable mentions, right? In honorable mentions, they have CJ Stroud and Jordan Love. Okay. They got my QB messed up. Let's start with that. Okay. Now, the first 4, give or take, Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow, the first 4, whatever. What may have you. Mind you, in those first 4, only one of them has won a Super Bowl. Only one of them has been to the Super Bowl multiple times in multiple years. I'm just saying. And, I'm a hometown Ravens fan. However, y'all got my QB messed up. Every time they do this. You put Jaden Daniels over Jalen Hurts. You got Jared Goff over Jalen Hurts. Okay. You got Baker Mayfield too close to Jalen Hurts. Like, what are y'all talking about? He literally... Yes, we have a very talented team, and yes, we did have a very great defense and Saquon Barkley, and we were just all-around talent, right? However, are y'all forgetting that when Jalen Hurts wasn't starting, the games looked like they was a little bit of a struggle, right? Oh, okay. When Jalen Hurts is starting, a dual threat that he is, okay. ESPN got my quarterback messed up. I don't care for this list. Why you got Jaden Daniels over Matthew Stafford? Like, let me put it like this. Last season, the Eagles, as a team, we were not worried about Washington. We're not. Yes, they were looking good, having high-powered offense. We was beating the brakes on them. The only time we lost is because we didn't have who? Jalen Hurts. I promise you. You took away Jalen Hurts. He got hurt that game. They won, right? It became tougher then, right? Okay. You bring Jalen Hurts back. What happened? Okay. So what are we talking about? Again, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, and Josh Allen are really, really great talents, right? But let's not act like Jalen Hurts shouldn't be at number 5. At least. At least. Yeah, you got Pat Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, Jackson. Jalen Hurts should be in the top 5 for this year. And I don't care if it's biased or not. He should be. Because they won a Super Bowl. He's been to the Super Bowl more times than any of these QBs on this list. Like, what are we talking about? I don't like Baker Mayfield up there. I prefer Jordan Love over Baker Mayfield. I prefer Jordan Love over Justin Herbert, to be honest with you. Apparently, they had a squad, and look what happened. They weren't doing that. Anyways, ESPN, you got my quarterback fucked up. I'm just keeping it stacked. You got him fucked up. These sports lists, man, they be killing me. I think a more reasonable list, though, would be like the Bleacher Report top 100. Now, I'm not doing the whole 100. Y'all could go look at that yourselves. Like, I'm not doing that. But I will read off the top 20, and I will start from the bottom. But that ESPN top 10 QBs list has got me fucked up. But we could read off the Bleacher Report list, top 100, from starting from 20. So, yeah, let me... Woosah, right? All right, so at number 20 for the NBA, this is NBA now. Julius Erving, number 19, David Robinson, 18, Dirk Nowitzki, 17, Nikola Jokic, 16, KG, 15, Jerry West, 14, Oscar Robertson, 13, KD, 12, Hakeem Olajuwon, 11. This is where it's starting to look like 11, Kobe Bryant. 10, Steph Curry. 9, Wilt Chamberlain. 8, Larry Bird. 7, Tim Duncan. 6, Shaq. 5, Bill Russell. 4, Magic Johnson. 3, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 2, you guessed it, LeBron James. And 1, you guessed it, Michael Jordan. This one I'm not too overly upset about, I would say. This list is slightly more reasonable. Not even slightly. This list is way more reasonable than the top 10 ESPN QBs, right? Of 2025. I can see why Michael Jordan and LeBron James are 1 and 2. I can see why Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, and Bill Russell are 3, 4, 5. Now, outside of that, it does start to get a little spooky. Kobe Bryant being at number 11, I get that Kobe Bryant was a fan favorite, but Kobe Bryant was also like a very prominent, very, very prominent player. Yeah, I'm not overly mad. Again, just I don't know what the rest of the list is because I didn't, you could go look at that on your own. But Kobe Bryant being at number 11 has brought up a lot of conversations, and people were not happy about it, like at all. But he was a very prominent player, and he was one of those players that like you would look at him on the court and be like, bro, I can't wait till you retire. Stop, like just stop. Very like Michael Jordan-esque, right? And then especially with the way he played, he was just like another Michael Jordan, just in a Lakers jersey. And really, really skilled too, right? Sorry, I had to take a sip. But folks really got an issue with Kobe Bryant being out of the top 10. I get it. I personally wouldn't put Shaq over Kobe Bryant. Just because I just wouldn't do that. Shaq being at 6 is cool. I think you can but who would you take out of the top 10? Like Tim Duncan, Larry Bird, Wilt Chamberlain, Steph Curry, and Shaq. These are all pretty prominent players. Wilt Chamberlain, he has he created Wilt Chamberlain's kind of hard to get out of there. Like it's difficult. And this list ain't no slouch, right? Honestly, truly, KG being at 16 was a little surprising to me at first, but then I kind of thought about it. I was like, okay, um, I guess. But yeah, Kobe at 11 and Steph at 10. I I think if we were to shift this down, I think Kobe Bryant is probably in the top seven. Top seven. Looking at this list, Kobe Bryant should probably be in top seven. Then Shaq, Tim Duncan, Larry Bird, Will Chamberlain, and Steph Curry, maybe. So maybe you put him at 6, and then you just drop the list down. Uh, yeah, that's what I would do. I don't know, but I haven't seen too much. But the Q going back to this QB's list, man, they got my QB fucked up. Like he's not really good. Like that's so irritating. Yeah, this NBA list though, it's not. It's debatable. I can say that it's definitely debatable. It's not like, oh, it's a clear wash. Unlike this top 10 QBs list that I keep looking at, keep pissing me off. So, um, it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Yeah. The NBA list is pretty good though. What else? Let's see. What else has been going on, man? There's been stuff going on. But not too many things that like I outwardly want to mention. Stranger Things season 5, the final season, coming out in November. They dropped their teaser trailer today, and I'm not mad at it. It was supposed to be a full trailer, but then they changed it to a teaser, which is fine. I'm not mad. I don't really need too many trailers for stuff like that because I want you to just drop the show. I don't really want to sit here and watch 1,000 trailers, and then next we got like so many trailers, and you're just telling me the whole story through the trailers. Like it's the same thing with movies that I have a problem with nowadays. Like stop dropping so many trailers. Like Fantastic Four, I haven't watched a single trailer since like, when did I watch the last trailer? Since their first 2 trailers, or first trailer. Really, the first trailer. That was the last trailer I watched. I watched the first one. I said, I want to see it. After that, I don't need to see any more trailers, Marvel. Stop. Stop dropping all these trailers. We don't need to keep giving me the hype. People were honestly already sold off the first 2 trailers. I don't need that, right? So yeah, I don't need too many trailers when it comes to stuff like that. Speaking of movies though, Superman. Right. So Superman had like many mixed reviews. Um some were like Man of Steel was better, and people were like, no, they like this Superman. I think this Superman, I don't want to say it was better. I liked it better only because of the fact that, one, I like James Gunn. Okay, people can hate on James Gunn. I like James Gunn. James Gunn has done a phenomenal job in a lot of films that he's directed. Um, I like it. I like an actual Superman with more personality. I like a Superman who isn't sitting here trying to be brooding like he's Batman. Like that's why I didn't like Man of Steel too much, because it's like he's not really a super brooding guy. Like he's the opposite of Batman. That's why I love Batman and Superman dynamic, because one is super upbeat and the other one's kind of like the dark and brooding one. And then the other one's like, yeah, I'm all powerful and I actually get mad at stuff like a lot. Like they depicted Superman very well, like the regular Superman, where it's like, yeah, he gets mad, yeah, he smiles, he laughs a lot, he makes jokes. Hey, you might want to try that again. Dust off real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like Superman is a professional shit talker too. So I like this one better. It was brighter. I get it. I get why people were saying they're pushing more bright movies because of political blah blah. This is not a political podcast, so I'm not even going to get into that. I do not care. I care about the movie itself. Lex casting was great. I found out later that he auditioned for the role of Superman, didn't get it, and then got the Lex Luthor role. I think that's phenomenal, and it makes it even better because now you can envy the guy that actually is Superman and just put that into the role. Like you didn't get the role, fuel you, right? That was great. Mr. Terrific was that nigga. Mr. Terrific has always been that nigga though, so that was fantastic. Guy Gardner. Now I forgot Guy Gardner and Hawkgirl were in the movie, to be honest. Um, but out of all the Green Lanterns, Guy Gardner, Guy Gardner, like come on. Um, But it was so good. It was so good. I enjoyed it. He was funny. He was hilarious. Like just unfiltered raw. Like Guy Gardner was just is stupid. Like it was stupid. I enjoyed it. My favorite part of the film, I gotta say, was introducing crypto. Um, I love the fact, and I love the fact that they didn't do another origin story. I love the fact that they just went straight into it. Right? They went straight into um basically like, okay, Superman's been here for a little while already. So we didn't have to wait and do like too much building up. So that I appreciate. Um, I get that movie out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. Um, I would say the old guard now. Oh, I watched that too. Yeah, the old guard too. Since we're still talking about movies, um, I'm gonna say I give that 7.5 out of 10. Here's why. One, I forgot all about the original movie. Um, and I do like that Quinn and Andy do get like back together. You find out that the reason why she lost her immortality in the first place is because Nile. Oh, spoilers alert! Sorry, because Nile can take away immortality. Um, the big villain in that, they pretty much left it off with a cliffhanger, thinking it's gonna be another movie. All because she wants her immortality back. She lost it. And you find out that she is the first immortal, and then it's Discord. That's her name. This Discord chick is the first immortal, and you find out Nile is the last immortal, and one can take immortality away while the other one can give it. But Discord lost her immortality, but she still was boxing. She beating the crap out of Andy on that little rooftop. Man, I ain't gonna hold you. But yeah. So there's gonna be a third movie. I get a 7.5 out of 10. It was solid. It was a solid movie. I think that with this third movie, they'll close it out. And when they do close it out, I think it'll be just straight up more action. Like I do realize that one did take a while to come back out, but I think it'll be way more action. Not that this one wasn't action packed because it was, but I think it'll make way more sense. Going into the third movie, she took all her homies, and then the homie from the first movie that betrayed them, he's coming back with them, and he's like, "Oh well, how can I give her back her immortality?" My dude is redemption. Talk about true redemption. He gave, he let Nile cut him. He went back. He gave her his blood, essentially, and then she got her immortality back. And he just said, "You know what? Nah, you need to go and save the rest." Click, click. I'm in here. I'm gonna take out these guys. And he was fighting like he was still unable to get hurt, which was stupid. Because I think at that point, bro, you gotta dodge more, but it was a confined space, so only so much you could do when a bullet's coming at you, right? But he was working. He was working, and he took out every single dude in that room and then died. And I gotta say, I, bravo. Bravo to that, right? Yeah. Mm. Um, I think that's all I got for today. Not too much, like I said, to report on. It's been a slow week. Let me see. MLB All Star Weekend happened. That was cool. I didn't go. Almost went. I should have went. What else? Beyonce was out here. Apparently, they stole her set list and stuff. So that was interesting. Everybody was dressed up as cowboys and cowgirls. Okay, y'all went hard. Congrats to y'all. I, that's that. Let me see. What else is on my actual list? Because I don't really care about none of that stuff, if I'm being real. Oh, Ghosts of Yote. They dropped their in-depth gameplay trailer. And I gotta say, it looks 10 times better than I anticipated. I'm just kidding. I knew what to anticipate because the first one, man, the Ghost of Tsushima was amazing. Ghost of Yote, they got gunpowder. They got guns. Shoo. Count me in. That's it. It looks beautiful. She could change so many weapons so beautifully. Yeah, count me in. So, with that, I'm out of here. That's great. I just had to put that little tidbit in there. So go out there, go be great, do what you do, make great choices, and peace out.